0% interest rates, and how when you actually have a high debt card, you can transfer those high debts into a new card with 0% interest. Well, you guys, I have three today. Count it: one, two, three. Okay, but first off, I want you to know there are some disclaimers here. Remember, when you transfer high debt into another credit card, there's certain criteria, which is going to be your credit card, I'm sorry, your credit score. That's going to be a big part of it. And also, you want to be able to be really wise with this. You want to go ahead and take, and you want to grab as much as you can. If you owe like 25,000 or 10,000 on the card, those are the ones you want to target. Take those, move those into a new credit card with 0% interest. And with Velocity Banking, I'm here to help you. We'll pay that debt off in record time. But it's going to help you because you have no interest accumulating. You guys, some of these cards are hot off the press. I just got done looking them up. They're going to last you up until 2026. So there's no reason why you can't pay all that debt off way before then. But imagine no interest at all. That right there is the key. Okay, the first card is going to be the Bank America card. Bank America. This is their criteria. You have to have at least a 660 credit score. And they're going to let you do this for 18 billing cycles. You can't beat that. So let's say you were to start off at 2025 and you're going to say, I'm going to go ahead and start and do it in 2025. Hello, second that come back, good to see you. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, I'm going to transfer this January. Remember, you guys, you have 18 months to pay this off. That's going to take you until what, June of 2026? You can pay it off because you're not paying any interest. But remember, Bank America card does require that you have at least a 660 credit score. Also, don't forget, most of the times when you transfer huge amounts of debt into another credit card, there is a one-time transfer fee between 3 to 5%. Remember that. But at the same time, just think, my goodness, I'm not going to pay interest on all this debt. If you're, let's say if you have a $10,000 debt, most credit cards are at least at 22 to 30-something% interest rate. You have no interest. You don't look at interest at all. You're doing great. So there's no need to worry about having to say, oh my gosh, I have all this interest. You're not paying it anymore. You're just simply paying the 3 to 5% transfer fee to get those moved out of a high interest credit card over into a 0% interest rate credit card. Okay, so you got that? Bank America card, 660 credit score. Number two, for those that like American Express Blue, it's called the Blue Cash Card. You guys, these cards are also different, so you can't say, I want American Express. They have probably 20 different American Express cards. So this is called the American Express Blue Cash Card. This is the one. They want you to actually have a 670 credit score. You have to have that in order for you to transfer all those high debt credit cards into 0% interest. And get this, once again, we're talking 18 months of no interest at all being served. Wonderful, awesome. Like I told you, with Velocity Banking, I'm going to help you to go ahead and pay down that debt in record time. Okay, here we go. Third card. This is called the Discover It Chrome card. Remember, Discover It Chrome card. Once again, credit score is going to need to be at 670 in order for you to be able to take advantage of the offer. 0% interest for 18 months. As I said, 2025 is right around the corner. In order for you to get yourself in shape financially, fiscally in shape, let's consider transferring all those high interest credit cards and debts into a 0% interest credit card. So Discover It Chrome is going to be for you. And for those who might say, look, my credit score is not where it needs to be. You guys, I get that, okay? That does happen. I told you before, there's ways you can actually trick the algorithm. If you go ahead, let's say if your payment is $100, okay? Okay, the consultant, I appreciate you helping me see the real advantage at Velocity Banking. Right. Today I talked to my client, second that comeback, and we actually talked about, I went over her budget and I said, listen, hey, you need to look at this with different eyes. You can pay down all of this debt. You can live happy. You can go on vacations because this person's going to start utilizing their line of credit. You guys, you want to move out of that line of credit, out of that amortization game because it's robbing you of interest. When you move into a line of credit, you are now at an advantage because now you are playing the bank's game on different terms. Hit me up. I'm your Dividend Friend, www.dividend-friend.com. I can show you how to pay off any debt in record time using your current income, you guys. We're using that income, but we're working on numbers. We're making it work for us now. For too long, the banks have made money off of us. The banks have benefited off of us because they charge high interest. Dividend Friend, I'm here until you win. I'm going to show you how to change the game when it comes to using velocity banking to pay down any debt, student loan debt, mortgage, credit cards. You guys, I'm here for all of it. I'll let you know, you guys, I'm using the same system. I wouldn't push anything unless I knew it was working for me. It's working for me, you guys. I'm running down record debt, $54,000 in about 6 months. That's pretty good. I haven't taken on a second job. I'm using my current income and it's working. So I'm proof positive it works. So you got those 0% interest rate credit cards for 18 months. As I said, let's say you start kicking off and decide, I'm going to do good. I'm going to do my finances. I'm going to get them in shape. I'm going to transfer all of those high debt, high interest credit cards. You have options here, but you have to have at least a 660 credit score. Remember, there's 3 options: Bank America card, American Express Blue Cash card, remember that, and the Discover It Chrome card. Remember those are it. 18 months of no interest. You're gonna pay a small 3 to 5% transfer fee. That's it. You have 18 months to pay off all of your debt, interest free. You cannot beat it. Like I told you, this is hot off the press. I just got it. So I want you guys to know. And also, if you are struggling with trying to play the catch-up game, the debt game, you guys check out my videos. You're gonna find them very, very helpful. They're gonna show you how to use your current income, but remember, you have to make more than you spend. You have to be disciplined because there's a way you have to do things. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna have fun with my money. No. You have to reel it in, look at your future and decide where you wanna be, and you're gonna have to make sure that you are making sound financial decisions, you're making more than you spend, and you have a dedication, desire to get out of debt. You guys, it's not hard. I thought, oh, that's gonna be hard, I can't do it. Once I start doing it, I would not bank any other way. I would not go back to loans. I do velocity banking on everything. I've told my friends and my family because you guys, it is life changing, okay? There's nothing like knowing that financially you're secure. You're not worried about, I have to rob Peter to pay Paul. You're not chasing behind a second and a third job for some people. If you like to do side hustles, I think it's great. In this current economy, we need to have a side hustle. But even if you don't have that, you can still work your numbers and pay off your debt in record time, thereby eliminating all that interest. So it's worth repeating itself. I'm a teacher, so I like to repeat myself. Once again, I'm offering 3 0% interest credit cards, giving the opportunity to transfer all of that debt from one credit card to another one. And don't say, oh my goodness, this is not good. You're just transferring debt. But you guys, you're paying it off. There's a purpose behind it. We all know that this world actually functions on debt, but it's how you utilize that debt. Having a new house is not a bad thing. A mortgage is not a bad thing. There's wealth in having real estate, but it's knowing how to leverage it so that you own that real estate and you're not just paying a 30-year mortgage pretty much until you're 60, 70 years old, or you jump out of it and you get a new house. But guess what? The banks are winning because you've given them all of that interest for that 7, 8 year period. And the next person's gonna move into that house. They're gonna do the same thing all over again. Let's become owners. Let's say, look, if I'm in this house, I make more than I spend, I can actually own this property, this mortgage in maybe 5 to 10 years. You guys can do it. And the thing about right now, we know is that home rates are skyrocketing. You might have a house for $300,000, but in maybe 5 years, it may be worth $600,000. If you pay that off, you're walking away with $600,000 debt free. You can't beat it. So I'm going to say one more time. For those that are struggling with high interest credit cards and a lot of debt, you have an opportunity to transfer all of that over into a new credit card with 0% interest. All of these cards I've told you guys are 18 months. 18 months of no interest. You can't beat that, okay? So I'm a Dividend Friend. I'm here until you win. By the way, happy Tuesday. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. We're a week away from the election, so hopefully everybody has kind of calmed down and it's going to be okay. I would say it's going to be okay. God's in control. He has everything in the palm of his hands. So I'm a Dividend Friend. I'm here until you win. Take care. Catch me in the next video. But like I said, watch those videos. And I tell my clients, look, put your numbers. You see me doing a balance and doing a budget. Put your numbers in there and you'll see that, I can do this. It's not hard. It just takes repetition. continuously listening to it, and it's gonna pop just like that. I like to say we're bringing Wall Street down to Main Street so that you can benefit too. It shouldn't just be the rich living off of lines of credit. We can live off of those too and still benefit. Okay? We'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.